Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Recently, I completed 1 year working as a product designer at OnJuno. And it has been a fantastic 1 year with a lot of mistakes and a lot of learnings. I'm making this video to share all my learnings with you. At the same time, I hope this video will be helpful for anyone who's just starting out a new job or probably for someone who's already started working as a product designer and they're looking to improve. Learning number one, don't try to change everything on day one. Now, this can be quite tempting, especially as designers, we love to fix things or improve designs that we feel is broken. Now, this excitement and enthusiasm is great, but I would suggest you to hold off for a bit. Why? Because when you joined a new company or a new team, you lack context about a lot of things. First, I would suggest you to go through the previous designs that have been made, understand the product realities or the business realities, and then try to understand the engineering challenges that comes with the product, and only then go ahead and try to change things because now you have enough context to work on something new and better. Learning number two, have realistic personal goals for each quarter. Now, this is completely optional, but having personal goals for each quarter has actually helped me focus on a fixed set of things and completely avoid distractions. Now, these goals can be anything from learning a new skill, or it can be something related to your product, or it can be a passion project. But an important thing to keep in mind is that these goals should be realistic, because if they're not, you will tend to get disappointed and you'll probably just give up at some point. So, having personal goals which are realistic and having them at regular intervals like quarterly or monthly, whichever that works for you, will definitely help you. Learning number three, pick up small tasks in the beginning and complete them. Now, this is one of the good advices that I've come across for anyone who's just getting started with a new job. This tweet was originally written by Hardik, and what it tries to say is that if you're starting in a new job, try to pick up a small task and ensure you deliver or complete this task above the set expectations. And once you complete it, ensure you widely communicate this. Now, why is this important? Because this ensures that people in the team can develop a certain level of trust with you, which eventually leads to better projects and better work that you can do. Learning number four, always say yes to new opportunities and challenges. Is there like a design requirement where you probably need an animation or illustration at your work and probably nobody's equipped to do it? Great, you can probably take this up as a challenge and try it out. And there might be a bunch of things which probably don't directly lie in your job description, but go ahead and take it up anyway because this might help you understand probably the business aspects of the product, or it can help you in some way or the other. One example from my own experience is working on our recent pitch deck for our fundraise. This actually helped me understand the underlying vision behind the product and what is our roadmap and the entire business model of our product. So yeah, always say yes to new challenges and new opportunities. Learning number five, ask for feedback and ask often. Now, this is a fairly common advice, but I would still like to talk about it. Ensure you're getting feedback regularly and probably as often as possible. Now, this frequency of the feedback can be something which you're comfortable with. Few people like to take feedback after every project or every feature they work on, or few people like to prefer to have it at a longer horizon where it's like monthly or probably quarterly. But at the end of the day, ensure you're getting feedback regularly. Please don't wait until your yearly appraisals talk or call or whatever that is to get feedback from your manager or your peers for that matter. Learning number six, be involved in more than just design. Now, as designers, it's fairly common to fall to this trap where we are stuck in our own bubble of completely concentrating on creative work or probably creating the best UI design possible, or probably it can be something like delighting our users. Now, as much as that is important, you should also not completely move away from things like the engineering challenges that are there with the product, or it can be something like the product realities or the business challenges that are there. These things are equally important for you as a designer because you can actually help design a solution for it, while at the same time for designing a product, you need to understand the why, how, and what of the entire product. Learning number 7, don't wait for permission, experiment by yourself. It's fairly common to have ideas which are slightly different from the design style which a company follows, or it can be completely different. Now, this is completely fine, and you can still go ahead and experiment these things in your free time. It can be something like using 3D illustrations in your product when you've never used it before. And the good thing is, when you experiment by yourself, you might have something concrete to show to probably like your manager or someone who's a decision maker, rather than just presenting your idea. The worst thing that can possibly happen is your design or your ideas get rejected, and it's completely okay. You would have still learned something new in the process. Learning number 8, don't expect your manager or anyone for that matter to double check your designs. Now, this was a mistake which I made when I started out as a designer. Your manager might not be able to always pick or figure out the mistakes which you have made in your designs, and it's actually not their task to do it either. Ensure you double check your own designs, ensure they have minimum mistakes when you're handing it off to the engineering team. And when you're having design reviews with your manager, it's not just for for your manager to find your mistakes or ensure you fix these mistakes. It's more of a place for you to get feedback on the things which you have done, and probably get suggestions on how you can improve. Ensure you're not expecting your manager or anyone else for that matter to double check your designs. Thank you so much for taking the time out to watch this video and watching it right till the end. I hope you enjoyed it, and all the things which I talked about in this video were purely based on my own personal experiences. If there are other topics which you would like me to make a video on, do drop it in the comment section below. I'll see you in another video. Have a nice day.